1 week after TCU hopped all over them down in Fort Worth, the Cowboys faced yet another steep task on Saturday, trying to get over the mighty Mountaineers, who were coming off an upset win over previously unbeaten Baylor. But unfortunately for Oklahoma State, amongst those returning for one of the nation's best homecomings was former offensive coordinator and current West Virginia head coach Dana Holgorsen. He brought with him the Big 12's leading pass offense, averaging almost 362 yards per game through the air. Seems like a bad time to be missing starting cornerback Ashton Lampkin and safety Larry Stevens to injury. With that said, after giving up 2 touchdowns in the first 7 minutes 11 seconds of the game, the defense really played pretty well. Mountaineers stud receiver Kevin White scored an early touchdown, but was held below 100 yards receiving for the first time in 8 games. But the Cowboys' offense, which failed to score a touchdown at TCU and scored only once at Kansas, once again struggled to finish. OSU had one quick drive that ended up in the end zone thanks to a 50-yard run from receiver Brandon Shepard and an 8-yard pass to senior fullback Teddy Johnson. But despite pulling to within 4 points midway through the second, the Cowboys failed to capitalize, converting only 2 of 15 third downs. And Dax Garman struggled again, completing 21 of 41 passes for 242 yards with 2 costly interceptions, including a pick 6 that sent the remaining fans scurrying for the exits. The Cowboys are on the wrong end of a blowout for the second straight week, falling to West Virginia 34-10.
When you struggle like we are now, you get exposed, and there's a lot of different questions. But me, I'm fine. I mean, I'm thrilled to be here. I love these kids. I like coaching them. Their attitude's good. Their effort's good. You know, there's a big picture here. You know, there's a really big scene involved in playing college football and being a part of this team, coaches and players. So I understand that and I see that. I certainly understand all the frustration outside the program. People here want to win. They want to win right away. They don't care if you're young. They don't care if you're hurt. They don't care. And that's fine. That's the level that we've raised this program, and I'm okay with that. But I certainly see the big picture.
We got to get off the field on some third downs. That has nothing to do with the offense. That's us. And then, you know, if our guys punt it, that's just kind of the job. You can't ever lower your standards. You can't ever, again, I just heard him say up on that podium, you know, you guys start pointing fingers, that's when you're in trouble, and we're not doing that. Our guys understand there could be times when we're lighting it up on offense, and there could be times where it doesn't matter. We still have to do our job, so we're not going to let anybody pick us apart like that and try to separate us.
Play better, block better, catch the ball better, throw the ball better, recognize coverage better, call better plays. It's not just on the players. I mean, I take full responsibility for the offense not executing, and we got to do a better job as a collective whole. It's tough times, you know. It's hard, and there's adversity, and yet our guys are very positive. That's a great sign, and they work really hard. So we anticipate to get better this week in practice.
I think it's one of those things you got to look forward to a challenge. If you have guys on the team that if they're not willing to compete, then I think you're in the wrong place. So when you got a tough schedule ahead, it's got to be something you look forward to, and hopefully the guys they're ready to go, and I think the leader's going to do a great job getting everybody ready.
It can get frustrating, but you know that's what this game is. You got to learn. I mean, you can't be down on plays that happen, the negative plays that happen. You got to know that there's still plenty of football left to be played, and continue to go out there and just try to make plays, swing the game, swing the momentum around.
It's not tough at all. We have great leaders on the team. We have great coaches, and they really instill the leadership in guys who really need to step up and be vocal about it. We never blame it on the offense or the defense or special teams, because it's 3 phases of the game. And all 3 of us could have made plays, but we fell up short. We didn't get the W like we wanted to. But it's really easy to be able to bounce back from things like this, especially with the leadership that we have.
I asked offensive coordinator Mike Yurcich if Dax Garman was unequivocally his starting quarterback moving forward. He didn't hesitate with his one-word response of yes. But any way you look at it, Oklahoma State's once prolific offense has fallen off a cliff. The Cowboys scored 20 or more points for 58 straight games, but have failed to reach that total in the last 2 games combined. Next up, Oklahoma State's daunting, backloaded schedule continues as the Cowboys play at top 10 Kansas State on Saturday. Reporting from Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Damon Fontenot, News OK Sports.